Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakdash. Double honors goes out to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. This is Arababiah coming at you from the Chicago camp with a quick lesson. I titled this lesson, The System to Take Our Children Early. So, this one of our Indian brothers, so-called Indian brothers from the tribes. I want to say one of the Indian tribes. He was explaining how the system takes our children early. You know, as soon as they're up and they get them away from their parents, they're able to program them and put a lot of this foolishness that we live in their mind, in this matrix. You know, they want to take and tell them that they can decide their gender, or their gender can change, and the pronouns and the LGBTQ whatever movement. You know, this is how they do it. He was actually explaining how early in their life they take them away from their parents and they start with the programming. Anyway, I'll give a quick scripture before I start the video. I want to go to Job chapter 9, verse 24. It says, the earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Well, we know that it's Esau, Edom. You know, and this world is given to the wicked. So everything they do, they do it on the left-hand side. You know, it's always an underlying plan. They want to do contrary to the Bible. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start this video. Check this out.
Take your kids just as fast as you make them. You give them away just as fast as you make them. They make it into law that they take your child preschool days, kindergarten, elementary, Head Start. They're taking away the families, and their job is to get the child away from their parents as soon as possible. As soon as possible. And we bought into it. We have adopted it. Our job is to take care of our own children. We made them. So we give them out here. You have them for 8 hours. It's time enough for me to work for the man. How long do you actually spend time with your child? When you get up in the morning, what do you do? First thing you do, put them in the bathroom, wash them up, get them ready for school, put them on the bus or drive them. You don't see them all day. How many hours in a day? By the time they get back, what do you have to do with them? How much time do you actually spend with them before you put them to bed? How many hours in a day? Not more than what you're giving to a child, to another person, you know. So this way is we got to develop our way of getting them back into our life. Because they created a law saying that you got to send them out. If not, that's child neglect. You're going to go to jail.
Wow, that's the truth. You know, that's the biggest weapon that they use to program, you know, is to use the system to their advantage, to get that kid away from you and get them programmed to what they want. You know, then they'll tell you, after they gave them all the subliminal messages and all of the devices that they use, that he made his own decision. You know, I want to go to Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. It says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against power, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So that is the truth, you know. This level of wickedness that Esau Edom is, it's on a whole nother level. And it's not one of those things all the time that it's going to be right there in your face. Sometimes they do things in the dark, you know, where you don't even know it's being done until it's too late, you know. So it's important that we stay close to the scriptures and that we understand, you know, what's going on, you know. So all of the things that we know in our spirit that are wicked, they change them and make them good. You know, they change them and use them against us. Oh, that's child neglect. You're not sending your child to school. You're not giving them to us. Then you're neglecting them. Now, you know, that's crazy. You know, you want your child to stay with you, but you're neglecting them because of their upside down system that they're trying to put the kids in. I want to go to Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20. It says, "Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. They put darkness for light and put light for darkness. They put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter." This is exactly what's going on. They actually taking and switching everything around and putting what they're doing, their agenda, as good. You know, them taking your kid away very young and program them is they're trying to convince you that's a good thing. You know, so that's one of the things that we have to look at, and we have to know that through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, we're gonna have power. We have the power to fight that, and we can't do it on our own. You know, this man is totally wicked, and his agenda is to just cause chaos. I want to go to Psalms chapter 64, verse 6. But we are all as unclean things, and all of our righteousness are as filthy rags. And we do all fade as a leaf, and our iniquities are like the wind that have taken away. Is that right? That's not what I was looking for. Salakia. I'm sorry. Got the wrong one. Salakia. 64. Psalm 64. Okay. Psalm 64 and 6. It says, "They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thoughts of every one of them in their heart is deep." And that's the truth. They do things, and they have a system where they take and they manipulate, and they use their actual system against you, their thought against you. So with the schooling and with them taking your children early, they try to make that your fault if you don't do what they want you to do, you know. But anyway, I want to give all praises and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors goes out to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom, next time. Shalom.